2008.
France.
A beloved lady dies naturally at 98. We return to 1935. Madeline and Francois, two young people madly in love, decide to get married and start a family. They would soon realize a dream with their first child's birth. Years later, World War II began. Francois, already serving in the army and holding the rank of lieutenant, took part in the first offensives to stop the advance of the German troops. Sadly, he died fighting for his country in 1940. He didn't just leave behind his wife and son, since Madeline was pregnant.
She always kept her husband in mind.
Widowed and with two children, one can only imagine the tremendous effort she made to raise them. The years went by and Madeline became a grandmother. Her children gave her 3 beloved grandchildren. She always longed for visits from her little ones, who brought her joy. She had the whole house filled with toys. She kept a stuffed animal in its box in one of her closets. It was likely near one of her grandchild's birthdays. Sadly, her grandson never found the last gift his grandmother gave him before she died. We'll start the exploration at the main entrance. And look. Did you already have a drawing here from one of your grandchildren? And here the umbrellas are still there. This part here is quite disturbed. And look how strange it is here. They had a bathroom, although now it's full of junk. When you walked in, there was a bathroom straight ahead. Look at the sponge. Even little toys. These are unopened. Surely waiting for one of her grandchildren to come visit her so she could give them a bath. Oh, it's heartbreaking to see these things. Well, let's keep going this way. And here we have what would be the dining room. Check out this interesting decoration, and that's actually for the livestock to eat. They throw the hay in there. It's used on farms. I'm going to show you this corner here, which I think is very beautiful. Look, you can see. One of the sewing machines is more modern, because she loved to sew. She has a lot of things made with crochet and sewn, and I'll show them now. I think it was her #1 hobby. Here I wanted to show you something that's also very heartbreaking to see. And there she is visiting her husband's grave because he was a war veteran who died in World War II. As far as we know, right behind the cabinet was her room, which we are going to see now. But first, look at this bottle. How curious. Let's see if it focuses. I've never seen one like this before.
Wow, look at what I've found.
And it's a picture made with crochet, if I'm not mistaken. That's impressive. What sewing skills did they need for this? Wow, look at this.
It's a photo.
Of the dining room in this very hall. Incredible.
He used to take pictures of her. Of his own house. How curious. And all of this here? Ah, I hadn't noticed. This is a drinking trough, also from a farm.
All of this here was full of plants in the photo.
Do you see? How cool did I have it? Here, some wooden clogs. All the dishes in their place.
And look at more pictures crocheted by herself. It's amazing how she could make these things.
I know we've already seen this room.
We're going to head to her room, which they have entered here. To rummage through in an incredible way. It's a shame that this poor lady's house is in this state. Look, this...
Is unopened. It's still attached to the box.
Incredible.
What a shame.
Because the poor woman probably bought this for one of her grandchildren, but unfortunately she never got to give it to them.
It's a shame.
Look, she had some perfumes.
And here are a bunch of photos of her.
This one. Is the first one?
Here we have one from the garden.
It's just that I don't want to show anyone's face.
But this was his birthday.
Look, even their blouses
are still here.
And a bunch of clothes, and here, even this mannequin. That was left wearing the clothes.
And this is the living room I was telling you about. Absolutely incredible. And
decorated, of course, with crochet on the sofas. Look at this.
That's a photo of her husband, and
right next to it, a photo of her.
there we have another one.
Wow, look here. The detail she had for placing flowers. What I don't know is if she put them in memory of her husband. Look at all the crochet she made. Incredible. She was so good at it. She must have loved her grandchildren a lot, since she kept many toys around the house, even though they didn't live with her. So when they arrived, they'd be well cared for.
Even this one right here. Look at this. Hall runner, guandador, something like that. and he also loved them. Porcelain dolls. All of that is also full. We'll stop there later. Let's look at this. Another photo of her husband. And look at this here. It's a photo taken right here. With her and the grandchild beside her. And this photo would have been taken here, although now there's this piece of furniture, but we have the radiator and the door there. So she probably had it arranged differently before. Oh, look, it's from 1990. Oh, I hadn't noticed something. And it's that behind it. Look at the stuffed animal there. And look, the stuffed animal we were looking at before is the same one.
It's incredible to see a photo from so many years ago and find the same stuffed animal that's in the photo.
Look at all the little dolls they had.
Porcelain ones.
And in the back we have more, and
A geisha and everything.
Check out this sun-shaped bottle.
And all of this in its place. That's how it should be. Look up there. All the dolls I had. How cool. Look at this.
Damn.
Right there. I picked it up and it started ringing. And it moves and everything. Oh my god, that's intense. I even got scared. It's got a wind-up mechanism. That's weird. Odd that after so long, the first person to pick it up makes it play. The house was really decorated. Let's see what other little details we can find around here. It's a couple dancing. It has a string. No way. It'll be like the clown, which has music and moves. Let's check it out. Incredible. It's a beautiful music box. Wow, completely impressive. That it still works after so long, and it's beautiful. Everything was beautifully decorated and well organized. I'm gonna show a little, generally the whole living room. And right, we still have this piece of furniture here to see. Look, here we have a bunch more stuffed animals. And another picture made with crochet and all the little figurines.
And I also had a cat that could be that armchair, and there's a crochet hook over there. Nearly identical to the one in the photo. I also had Christmas decorations down there. Keys? Keys around here? Oh look, here I had a place to hang the keys. He'll probably use this whole little thing here to hang the keys.
And?
This used to be the kitchen, which is now super full of stuff, so we can hardly appreciate it. It's a shame. Look at how everything turned out. And on the side. That I can't move forward, almost. All the silverware is still here.
Now we'll go upstairs. They had a small bathroom here.
Probably very small, so they didn't need to go upstairs. And the most recent calendar is from 2008. On this floor. The kids from the village, I think, because these are childish things, so to speak. They've messed up the whole house and have been painting on some furniture, as you can see. So I'm going to show you little by little. There was another room here, but this one had a sink and a school desk. But everything is in the middle. Fix it on this one. It's super messy. You can see I was storing things here. And this would be one of his children's rooms, from what we've been able to figure out. But obviously, her son left earlier and she exited the room right after him.
That whole box is full of buttons, a sewing machine, and another one that's a bit older.
And here we have another room. And here, the humidity is wreaking havoc on the house. With the upper part, there are several leaks. We haven't seen any TVs downstairs, but this room has two. Very small ones. Look, it's strange that they had the bed placed here, blocking the closet. It seems like they didn't use it anymore. Look at these rugs. Check out this sofa with a baby mattress underneath. What if one of her children came with their child to spend a few days at their mother's house? From the photos, it was a very close-knit family. And because look, here they have toys. They have many toys in the closet. Since Grandma doesn't like spending time with her grandchildren, it's a shame that this is happening in her house. And they're destroying her little by little. I personally think they are. The kids from the village are the ones coming in here because it's been very, very easy to get in here. I mean, the gate to the yard is open, so we haven't even had to climb over. Check the stairs condition. Now we're heading to the attic. So that's what I think. And it's in that condition because there's a hole in the roof and water is leaking in. And look at the condition the staircase is in.
But let's try to step on another stair. Not that one, and that's it.
And there were more rooms here. I'm not sure if he used these. Honestly, with how many rooms he already had. But I guess she wouldn't want to be alone. I think she really enjoyed having visitors. A playroom she would have made for her grandchildren. And today it looks like this. Look, over there we have a toy boat. And here we have more toys in this box. Look at everything we have here. Several games and old Scalextric sets. Yes, they're Scalextric. Not Scalextric, but similar.
Hello.
The train is inside. And the instructions and everything. Incredible. And there's one of Asterix. And there are also things inside. And this one, of course, too, intact. With table juices, obviously, for kids. Well, guys, I've already shown you the whole house, and this has been the sad story I've told you today.
Well, I hope you liked it. If so, give it a like, and I'll see you at the next place.
See you next time.